All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle Elders in New York. Gio Madison, Sante, Yakamano Will, teaching truth. My name is Maya Gala Bun Gad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. Black is a color, not a nationality. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the legit descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay. We are not affiliated with any black identity stream group. Okay. All right here, I'm gonna read this scripture right here. Joel chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment, right? And he's come to an end, or his rule is coming to an end, man. All right, and this guy's a hypocrite, man. Now they've been talking about R. Kelly this, R. Kelly that, all these weeks and everything, but they barely say anything about this right here, this article. It says California's church leader charged with forced labor homeless U.S. attorney say that how come this not blast all over the news and stuff like they did R. Kelly? It says we don't care about Kelly just showing how Esau, you're a hypocrite, man. When it comes to our people, he want to blast all the news, but he keep a hush hush when it comes to his people. It says right here, a dozen leaders of California-based ministry Salak had been indicted by a federal grand jury accused of forced labor, mostly of homeless people, a U.S. attorney says. It says Imperial Valley Ministries leaders recruited people by promising food and shelter instead of forcing them to beg for money for 9 hours a day, 6 days a week, and to give up their welfare benefit, financial benefit of the church leaders. See, that's why Elder Hart called you Christians wacky, man. You wacky, crazy as hell. Anyway, it says prosecutors said in a news release Tuesday that announced the indictment had been unsealed. And see, Vocab alone, he ain't gonna report this. It said the ministry leaders will face charge of conspiracy, forced labor, documented servitude, business with fraud. U.S. Attorney Robert Bureau said, right. You'll see Vocab. How come Vocab alone, he ain't get on a plane, go talk to you, rebuke them, man. All right, but he won't come against the men of the Lord, which is us, Great Millstone, Men of Valor, DTA, so on. It said the ministry operate non-denominational churches and group homes in the United States and Mexico. CNN reached out to Imperial Valley Ministry and officials declined to comment, saying they were on their way to court. The defendants were arrested in El Centro in San Diego and the Brownsville, Texas. Arraignments began Tuesday. Appalling abuse of power. Right? It said the indictment alleges appalling abuse of power by church officials who preyed on vulnerable homeless people with the promises of a warm bed and meal. See, this is what Paul said. It's not good to leave life with a beggar, man. It said Bureau said these victims were held captive, stripped of their humble financial means, their identification, their freedom, their dignity. The indictment alleged the church leaders kept victims inside group homes with deadbolt locks. Hey, damn. Deadbolt locks only they had keys to and confiscate IDs such as driver license, immigration papers. See, that is a car, Zebulon. It said immigration papers, passports to prevent victims from escaping. One victim was a 17-year-old girl. Escaped by breaking out a window, Bureau said. She went to the police. All right. Let's see, nobody said anything about this. All right. But you want to talk about R. Kelly holding 2 women. Well, anyway, want to be with him anyway. It said a dozen victims had alleged the same thing once they was inside group homes. The IVM had become a venture designed to keep as many people possible for as long as possible, Assistant U.S. Attorney Chris Tenerio said at the press conference Tuesday. It says right here, it says victims said they were isolated and closely watched. Tenerio said they were threatened with punishment, violent house rule. They weren't allowed to go anywhere unattended, he said. He said they were told their children would be taken away from them if they left, Brewer said. Victims were made to turn over all their belongings, Tenerio said, and the accused church leader took victim benefits such as electronic benefits. EBTA cards allowed to hold to buy food. They then gave them to people not eligible for benefit, he said. Victim was refused basic necessary medical attention, said Scott Bruner, special agent charged of the FBI San Diego field office. That include diabetic who refused insulin, even the food need to control blood sugar levels, said Bruner. Identified labor tracking vendors is particularly challenging, Bruner said, because the vendors are often isolated and work behind the scenes doing legal work on farms and homes and restaurants. In fact, it's fucking slavery. Alright? It's fucking slavery, man. And in my doubt, the people from the tribe of Zebulon, Issachar and Zebulon. I would like this case to send a message to the victim, said Brewer. That message being, we want to help you. You have to report these types of crimes to law enforcement so that we can help you. All right. Yeah. So they got the tribe of Issachar, these damn devils, man. Enslaved my brothers Issachar and Zebulon. You know, but nobody cries about it. You know, Esau ain't gonna put on his news or anything. You know, he ain't gonna blast over the media. You know, but they like to blast our business all over the media and everything, man. But everybody hush hush when it comes to these wacky Christians, man. And they temple of Baal. Alright. You know, so you know, this is it. So shalom.